Flosstube. This is Alma the Tattooed reading now here on YouTube and on Instagram. Today is Wednesday, February 15th. I hope everybody had a very good Valentine's Day. And this is just me coming to you for a small update. I don't have much to show today. I think I have become a monogamous stitcher for some strange reason. I do have 2 new starts, but I have been mostly focusing on my chatelaine and my my memorabilia for my daughter's, for me to be able to give it to my daughter on her birthday in November. So I kind of have been neglecting my other whips, and so my goal was to touch at least 5 days each. My goal was to touch each whip 5 days throughout the year, and I'm hoping to still be able to get to that. But as of right now, I kind of have been like hyper focused on my chatelaine and my memorabilia, mostly my chatelaine, because I think that's like a bigger project. So so I'm hoping to kind of get myself back into my other whips as well, because I don't want to get too run down or too, you know, tired of my chatelaine that I don't want to work on it, and I don't want to lose my stitchy bug. So I want to be able to go back to my other whips. But like I said, I do have 2 new starts. Let me start with the whips that I do have, which is the first one is my chatelaine. This is the Paris Mandala by Chatelaine. That's how it's gonna look, hopefully, when it's done this year. Really hoping. And like I said, I've been really focused on this this stitch. So this is what it looks like now. And I actually finished all the little small details on the flowers and at the back stitching, the specialty stitches. So I completely finished part 1. I did do all the little green areas. I guess it's like a little, they're different in each quadrant, I guess. And I did do this building, which was actually really fast. I stitched this building within like a day or 2. No, it was probably like 2 or 3 days. So I finished that. All the back stitching is done, and now I am working on this building. So my goal is to like go around and finish all the buildings. So I'll do this, go here, do this, then do the Eiffel Tower. That way I'm not stuck just doing the Eiffel Tower, because that is a lot of stitching and I don't want to have to do it over and over again. And I don't have a big enough Q-snap for this, or I'm not putting it in a frame because I want it to be mobile, meaning I want to be able to take it places for whenever I have free time, or when I'm in my mom's house or anything. I can't take this big old frame, and that's why I haven't done any of the beads. I really wanted to beat this. I really want to see it beaded, but to be able to have it be mobile, I can't beat it because I don't have a big enough Q-snap, and I don't want the beads to get crushed. So I guess I'll wait until the last minute, till the end to bead. But these buildings are actually pretty easy and quick to stitch. This, I did it all in like maybe 2-3 hours. No, that was too much. I finished this and then started this in like 2-3 hours. So I'm really hoping I am gonna try to focus, but not too hyper focused on this, because I don't want to get burned out on it. But here it is. Oh, I forgot to show you where it was before, so I'll pop in here where it was. And this is what it looks like now. Well, that's what it looks like now. Sorry, this is like a gloomy day. It's been really cold here in California. I know I always say that, but I'm cold and I don't like the cold. But anyways, my next whip has been Mirabilia. I'm sorry, Rapunzel by Mirabilia. This is what she's gonna look like. And here is where she is, where she was last time. And here is where she is now. This is actually on a Be Stitch Me 28 count mystery fabric, I believe. Or I lost the tag for it, but I know it's a 28 count. So I've been working mostly on, I think, the pink here. All this, I'm not sure, but you would have seen it. It's, you know. So that's where she is. I'm trying to work my way down, finish this the bottom half, and then go up to her face. I am not gonna do 1/1 skin because that's too much work and I don't have the brain power for that. But here it is. Again, I'm gonna beat it at the end because I want it to be mobile. I'm able, so I could be able to take this with me wherever I go. Because I do want to finish it. I want to finish it by maybe October, so that way I'm able to frame it. The Shadowlane, I plan to frame it myself at first so that I could display it on her quinceañera, but then I do plan on getting it like professionally framed. So that's where I am on that. And like I said, I did have 2 new starts. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, so I decided to start Big Hearted Town, Tiny Town by Heart in Hand. I've seen this a lot on Instagram and on YouTube, so I thought I wanted to, you know, hop on the bandwagon and hopefully finish it. I was hoping to finish it all in one day because to me it looked like a little bit of stitching, but it is actually quite a lot of stitching. It was not quite a lot of stitching, it's the color changes that have gotten to me. But I am using all the DMC, the called for, well, it's called for Classic Colorworks and Week Style Works, but I did the DMC conversion. So these are the flosses, a lot of pink, and I did go with a Bestitch Me blue fabric, and I am a person that leaves the strings hanging because I want to start where I finished last, and sometimes I'm just gets tired and I just leave it on my desk and just continue it the next day. But this is a 32 count Jobelin by Be Stitch Me. It's Neptune. It was a color, the fabric of the month for June 2021. I'm not sure if you're able to get it now, but here is where I am. Again, I started this yesterday, so I did get a lot done in one day. This is pretty much the end of the pattern. I just need to do the tree here, and then I'll do the other half this way. So here it is. I am planning to do a little drum. I have never done the drum before, but I wanted to do this 1/1 and have it like be really tiny, for it to be really tiny town, but I've never done a drum, so I didn't want to complicate my life to try to do a teeny tiny little drum. But maybe once I do this into a drum, and if I don't see that it's very complicated, I'll probably do the next ones smaller and then come back and redo this stitch really tiny. But like I said, I wanted to try it out first, so that's why I went here. And like I said, started yesterday for Valentine's Day, and that's where I am. I am not gonna put this away. I am gonna stitch on it and try to get it done within the next week, because I know myself, and I know if I put it away, I will just leave it there. Because again, I hyper focused on chatelaine, and I am going to work on my chatelaine today, because today is chatelaine Wednesday, but maybe tomorrow or Friday I will take this right out and stitch on it and hopefully finish it. I'm not 100% sure I will finish it, but I'm hoping to finish it. But the next whip is actually going to be a round robin with some of my stitchy friends, and it would be this one. It's Ghoul Friends by Teresa Kogut. Each one is going to stitch a pumpkin lady for each other. I actually started this, and I was going to use all my DMC. I was going to do the DMC conversion, but then I thought the variegation on this was pretty cool, so I changed my mind, and I ordered all the flosses, and I will be restarting it. So this is where I got to. This cute little needle minders from Ray. And that's what I started it, and I haven't continued it because I ordered all the flosses, and sorry, this is on a mystery fabric that I got from Ray at a retreat. So like I said, I'm gonna rip all that out and restart it. I may choose a different fabric, but I may not. I'm not 100% sure, but like I just got my fabric for this, so I am gonna start it this weekend. I'm gonna restart it this weekend, so I'm not sure. I guess you'll see next time to see if I continued in this fabric or I chose a different one. And going off of that, I actually did receive my 1, 2, 3 stitch order, and it was mostly all the fabrics. I'm sorry, not the fabrics, the floss for this project, my Ghoul Friends project. So here it is. These are all my flosses. I need to prep this and restart it, so hopefully I'll do that when I finish here, because I needed to show it. But since floss can't travel on their own, I did get this Mirabilia. This is a Blossom Goddess by Mirabilia, by Nora Corbett Mirabilia. So I actually thought this one was really cool. I've been intrigued. It's not something I'm gonna stitch right now, but because Mirabilias tend to be discontinued often, I thought because this is from, I don't know when this is from, 2016. So I didn't want it to be discontinued and then have to like hunt it down and find it somewhere, because then they start to cost a lot. So I added to my stash. There are still some Mirabilias that I want. Some are not that sawed off. Some are not that, what am I trying to say? There are some that have not been discontinued that I will get, but they're not the older ones, so I'm not afraid that they'll get discontinued. I hope so. We'll see. Last time that I recorded, I forgot to show this haul. This haul is Pumpkin Creek Primitive, Bobby. She was having a sale all of January, and so I got some patterns that I've been wanting. I did get this the Jardin Privé. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian. I think she's Italian. So I got that one. I got this one. It's Merry Bearded Season. I got it because I love my bearded men. My husband has a beard and he's dark skinned, so it just reminded me of him. I thought it was funny. I don't know if he's gonna think it's funny, but I thought it's funny. And then the Resting Witch Face by Hands On Design. Hopefully I did not just show that. I've been wanting to try a berry, and this one seemed kind of cute. It's Burr by Erica Michaels. Oh no, it's Berry. Well, anyways, it's this one. So I'm not gonna start it anytime soon. And I got a Barbara Anna. I love the Dream series from her. So I got Dreaming Mrs. Claus. And then I've been looking at this and I thought this was pretty cool. These are Quaker Pumpkins by Hello from Liz Matthew. I've seen a couple people stitch this. I don't know if I want to do all Hallows Eve, or there's another one. I think people have started Harvest Time, I think it's called. Well, that's not called that. They changed this to Harvest Time. I'm not quite sure what it was, but I got this. And then this is why you should always check your X-Stitch app before you order things, because I ordered Sleeping Bee and I already have this. I bought it at the Jingle Ball, a PDF file. So I have 2 of these. So what I was thinking is that once I hit 500 subscribers, I think I'm like 10 people away. I am gonna have this as a giveaway. So I guess if you've been watching and you haven't subscribed, subscribe so that we could have a giveaway, and I could give this out to whoever wants it. So that's that. I also have my Bee Stitch Me Fabric of the Month. I received hot cocoa. This is a 40 count linen hot cocoa. And this is a Winter's Mix 28 count Jobelin. I did do a change of that one. Of my Bee Stitch Me, I used to get a 32 count. Like I was saying, I did have a 32 count Lugana that I used to get. I changed it and now I'm getting 2. Another Friday Night Fight Night happened last week or the week before, and I did get some. I think I went a little too crazy, but I did get Mystery Linen, 32 count. Another 32 count linen. This is actually like bluish and purple. Then I got Night Sky Linen, 32 count linen. And I was able to get my hands on Devil's Claw Linen, 32 count. I love this one, I need it. So that's what I got from the Friday Night Fight Night. And I also received a little Stitchy, well, this is Wouldn't Be Stitchy Kindness. I got a present from one of my friends, my Stitchy friend Raquel. She sent us this Valentine's Day gift. Well, she says Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day gift all together. But she did quilt us these beautiful coffee mugs. And one of Stephanie used it as a wine mug too. I'm sorry, wine rug too. So I have 4 of them. And it looks like she hand quilted these, I believe. She did give me the information, but like a bad Flosstuber, I forgot about it. I don't know. I have the card there, but I don't want to pull it out because, you know. And to go with our little mug rugs, she sent us these chocolate bombs, I think they're. I'm such a bad YouTuber. Hold on. These are hot cocoa bombs. And there's different flavors. There's cookies and cream, salted caramel, peppermint, and the classic chocolate. So I can't wait to try those out. I haven't tried them because I needed to show them. And these are they're snowman blocks from Lori Holt Vintage Christmas Quilt book from and fabric from her stash. So this is cute. I can't wait to use them, and I think I'm gonna use them year round. I don't care if they have a snowman on them. So that is what I got. And that is all for my stitching related. I did start a new project. I know me, starting new projects. What a surprise. But this is something I've been wanting to do. It's not stitching. I guess it would be embroidery. I'm not sure what this would be. But I have this jacket, this jean jacket. And I got some of this fusible Otero. I don't know what this is called. This thing. But my husband did draw this out on it, and I am like embroidering, stitching this this picture on it. And once I'm done with it, I am able to wash it, and this stuff will just go with. So that's where it is. The quote says, "They whispered to her, 'You cannot withstand the storm.' She something back. I am the storm." She was whispered back, "I am the storm." And of course, El Dia de los Muertos skull. So that is my new project. What if you don't know me, I actually like to just learn new things and try to figure out things I don't know. I'm just that type of person. I see something, I see something and I think it's cool, and I try to figure out how to do that thing, whatever it is. That's what happened with quilting, which I haven't really done anything with the quilting. The machine, my sewing machine, has been there calling out to me, and I haven't touched it for quite some time. I also wanted to share this book, More Than You'll Ever Know, by Katie Gutierrez. I love this book. I give it 4 out of 5. I only give it 4 out of 5 because 2 of the characters I wanted to end up together didn't end up together, so I was kind of disappointed on that. But it is really cool. It's about this lady that she married 2 husbands. I think I went through this on my last Flosstube, but she gets married. She is married with 2 kids, and then she flies to Mexico and falls in love with another guy, and they get together and she marries them. And I hope I'm not gonna give this away. Yeah, I'm not gonna give the twist away, but it's about her life and those events in her life. So I recommend this book. Please read it. And lastly, the last video I made, I said I was going to Mexico City. We did go, and if you want to see, I'll try to post hopefully, or if not, in my Instagram I do have this, what is that called? You post pictures and you could keep them for a while, and it's a Mexico City, what is that called? I know people are yelling at me. What? Highlights. I knew I was gonna remember. There's a highlights for Mexico City, but it's not I just posted certain things on my Instagram. Again, I don't want to share my kids here. I do post my husband, but because he hasn't told me not to, but I don't want to post my kids on the internet. So it's just of random things that we did and places that we went. So if you want to see it, please go to my Instagram and look at the highlights. I did like I said, every time I go to a different place, I tend to I collect a mug, Starbucks mug from the place. And we were at the airport coming back, and I had completely forgot that, you know, that I did this. So my son decided, he went off with his grandma, and because she wanted Starbucks, and he came back with this. So it's my Mexico City been there mug from Starbucks. So my son got it for me. So see, sometimes he loves me. But he did. There's tacos, and some of these places is pretty cool because some of these places we went and saw. So I now could put that where it goes. And also I did get a few trinkets. I love Dia de los Muertos skulls. So the family members that we visited did give me this one to add to my collection. We saw these like flying guys things, and I got a little beaded. This is pretty cool because all these are little beads. It sucks because on the move back and forth on the Uber, or when we were in the luggage, it did get kind of messed up. These beads did fall, and I'm thinking of trying to repair it. But like I said, all this, it's actually a clay mug, a clay skull, and it's full of beads. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I got that. These are my souvenirs, by the way. And we went to the pyramids, and when you blow on it here and you like cover it, I'm not gonna do it here because people use headphones, but it actually sounds like an owl. So you cover it here, you blow in here, and it actually sounds like an owl. It's pretty cool. My husband got these skulls that when you blow on it, it sounds like somebody's screaming, and a jaguar. They were really cool. And then we went to Xochimilco, and if you've ever seen vlogs of Mexico City, it's where the little boats are. That's called Xochimilco. And I saw this one, and it reminded me of Frida for some weird reason. We did go to Frida's house. Again, look at my highlights so that you could see, but I had to have this. It's beautiful. And then I also did get a little mug from Xochimilco just to add to my I have this shelf right here. It's full of little souvenirs from all the places me and my husband have traveled to. But that is all. I've been talking way too longer than what I thought I was going to talk. Again, if you have been watching my videos and are not a subscriber, please subscribe. Once we hit those 500 subscribers, I will do the giveaway for the Sleeping Bee. Oh no, I also wanted to talk about I made it to Stitch West. I was able to put my name on the waiting list. I got an invoice and I'm paid for it. So I am going to Stitch West. I love Stitch West. That's one of the retreats that I will not miss. If I cannot go to any other retreat, that's the one I want to go to because that's where I met some of my closest Stitchy friends. And I love it. I always have a great time. Deb and Kef are the greatest. They do everything and anything and everything to make our time there as pleasant as possible. So if you, I think they're not done giving the invoices, so they do have a waiting list. So go look at their, I will link their YouTube on the bottom, on the description below, so that you go and put your name on the waiting list. So that would be 4 retreats I am going to this year. I am going to the Southern Utah Stitchers. That is being put on by Misty. I think that's in April. I need to remember the dates, but it's in April. So, and I think she still has space for that one. So I'm not sure. You have to contact her. I will put her Instagram information below so that you could contact her for that one. Her retreats are great. I went to the Crazy Women's Stitching Retreat, which I am going again to this year in September. But she again, another person that goes above and beyond so that you could have a great experience on their retreats. So that's why I am going to her retreat in April. Again, there's still spaces in September. Like I said, I will be going to the Crazy Women Stitching Retreat in Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming. And I will be going to the Queen City Stitchers Retreat in October, the beginning of October in North Carolina. As you could tell, I don't really know the information. I'm just gonna go. And I will be at Stitch West in October as well. I'm making all these plans. I haven't even asked for days off, but I know I have to be at these retreats. So if you will be at any of these retreats, let me know so that we could hang out and we could get to know each other and meet each other at these retreats. So that is actually it. So like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.